My name is Whitney Mwangi and I'm the founder of the Storybook. Listening to young people talking about their ambition just lights me up. And this time, the Storybook team visited selected universities in Nairobi, Kenya to hear from the young people about the things they are packing away, thoughts, ambitions, attitudes, habits, so that they can empower themselves to evolve. We are calling this series Packing It Away. And the youth came through with insights on time management.
So one of the things that I had to improve is my time management.
Self-sabotage.
Where you don't believe in yourself.
Talent development.
The main practice I had to let go of was developing and building my talents as a young person.
And societal pressure.
The first thing is peer pressure and friends.
And mindset changes.
Society will tell you, do this, do that. But that won't work for you. We're all unique and we're all made differently.
Hello, my name is Peter Gadiel Mchomvu. I'm a student at Park University pursuing a bachelor's in Bible and theology. One of the practices that I had to, let me just say, improve in order to become successful is the whole essence of time management. One person once said that Europeans or Westerners have watch, but they do not have time. And Africans, we don't have watch, but we have all the time. So we have problems when it comes to time management because we believe as Africans we have all the time, and that is not right. So one of the things that I had to improve is my time management. If I'm supposed to deliver something on time, I should work so hard to make sure I deliver that thing on time. And if it is a meeting that I have to attend on a certain time, I had to make sure that I train myself to make sure that I'm there probably even 15 minutes before time, because if someone grants you his or her time, it means that that person has valued you enough to grant you that time. So the best thing you can do is reciprocate the same. So I had to make sure that I improve my time management. And for that, I've become successful because people have really trusted me because they know that when they offer me something to do, I will deliver it on time because I'm time cautious. So that is one of the things that I had to improve to make myself very successful as a young African.
Hello, my name is Mumbwa Mwithia and I am a recent graduate of United States International University, that's USIU Africa. And I believe that as young Africans, we are entitled to have big dreams and goals that we are to set out and we are to work towards in order to achieve them. And so one of the things that I had to get rid of or leave behind me is the act of self-sabotage, where you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe that you're able to live up to the dreams and the goals that you set. And this mentality is a mentality that I believe that so many people are going through, but I'm here to encourage you and tell you that you can achieve the goals that you set out and the dreams that you're dreaming. They're not too big that you can't achieve them. And so as a young African, that is one of the things that I had to let go of in order to live out my dream.
My name is Elisha Wawakangeti. I'm a student in Pan-Africa Christian University, pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Bible and Theology. One of the practices that I had to let go in order to become a successful young African is procrastination. Time management is crucial and important in order to get things done on time. Time management is a culture that I had to inculcate in order for me to become successful in everything that I do.
My name is Sami Kafugi. I am a student at Pan-Africa Christian University, pursuing a bachelor's degree in Bible and Theology. As a young African, one of the things that I really believe that I had to do, and it's something that I put into practice as young as I am, is not functioning in the timings and patterns that people have set. You know, there are patterns that have been set by people that you have to follow these and follow that for you to be successful, and you have to attain a certain age for you to do something. But I believe that you don't have to wait for a certain age for you to actualize the dream and the passion that you have. So that is one of the things I really had to overcome, and by that I was able to put into practice and actualize my dreams and what I had a passion in. And I believe that is one of the things that we really have to do to be successful.
Hello, my name is Deborah Samuel. I'm taking community development and social work at Pan-Africa Christian University. And the one thing that I have had to let go in order to be successful is not planning. And that means that every morning that I wake up, I ensure that at least I know 4 things that I have to do, and I plan them and I give them time limits, and I ensure that I finish those things that I have set to do. Of course, throughout my days, other things can come up, but they will take place in the rest of the times that are free. And so I prioritize on the 4 main things that I have planned in order to at least be effective and take my time well. So each and every day has its own achievements, and that is how I have success.
Hello, good people. My name is Emmanuel Maundu, also known as MC Neb. I'm a student here at Pan-Africa Christian University, taking a course in counseling psychology, Bachelor's of Counseling Psychology. Now, what practices did I have to let go for me to make it as an African youth? Well, I'm an MC, and you know, going into such a field, there are a lot of things you have to sort of let go. The first thing is peer pressure and friends, because when you start doing something that requires your time, you need to create that time. So this had me letting go of the people around me, not in a bad way, just to invest in my craft and ensure that I'm growing in that. The other thing I'd say is, you know, the mindset. You know, most of the African people, or the young people in Africa, we have a defeated mindset. So I had to let go of that as well, so that I can thrive in that which that I do. And the main reason is the inspiration for me to get where I want to be at, because I've gone to stages, I've won awards, and I could only achieve that because of the things I had to let go.
Listen, when I tell you I was inspired to do better as a human being, you better believe me. But there's no better way to be inspired than to sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hi, my name is Tamara Ajwango Mundi, a hospitality student in the School of Hospitality Management at Strathmore University. Practices that I had to let go of as a young African so as to prosper. The main practice I had to let go of was developing and building my talents as a young person so as to focus on school. As Africans, we're majorly taught to focus on books and studying and what will be tested, rather than focusing on your talents and nurturing them, which lead to us letting go of these talents and focusing on school instead. So for this reason, I had to give up so many of my talents and hobbies so as to attain the grade that was required to join university. And this is me prospering. However, I had to let go of a very great part of me, which was very important to me.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Randiala from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, studying International Studies here at Strathmore. So what I had to give up as a young African in order to prosper, I would say, is the community mentality, because growing up as an African, the community and the culture plays a big role on how we're brought up, and I had to sort of draw my own path and steer away from the community, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing in the sense that I became my own person and found out who I am, and it's a bad thing because we don't have the togetherness anymore. That Ubuntu feeling is not there anymore, so I would say that's one thing I had to give up in order for me to prosper.
Hi, so my name is Moini Mwendwa. I'm currently pursuing law in Strathmore University. I'm in my 4th year. Something that I've had to part with in order to prosper as an African youth is definitely my passion. I still pursue it, but I had to drop it at some point. So I love playing the violin. And at the end of my Form 4 in high school, I really wanted to continue and use that to be my degree and be the best in the Kenyan market. But unfortunately, like many other African countries, the music industry isn't as developed as, say, other careers in the job market. And as such, as an African youth, you're advised and you're told by older generations that this is not going to put food on your table. And as such, I had to pick an alternative that was then going to help me achieve that. I mean, for sure, I don't regret doing law. I don't regret pursuing law. I love it, and it's definitely going to be my main career. But I did feel a sharp pain in my heart when I had to put a brief pause on music in order to pursue this degree. So that's definitely what I had to part with in order to prosper.
My name is Samuel Moe, currently a fourth-year student at Strathmore University, studying international studies. For me, as a young African, I feel that sometimes society has a certain way of who we should be or what we should do. I know sometimes our parents are like, become a doctor, become a lawyer, become this big, let's say quote-unquote jobs, right? And I feel like that's very limiting to us as students, as young Africans, right? It doesn't allow us to explore our full potential. So for me, as a young African, what I have to let go is the need to feel like I need to fit in society and the need to actually succumb to the pressures of society. Society will tell you, do this, do that, but that won't work for you. We're all unique and we're all made differently. So for me, as a young African, I've had to be able to craft my own path, define what success looks to me and what I want to achieve. I've been able to find my passion, find my niche, and therefore that's how I am succeeding and that's how I am thriving as a young African.
My name is Jose Maria Kaamba. I am a graduate from Strathmore University, finishing international studies. One of the things that I have to let go is my passion for ICT, because since I was young, I loved computers, I loved touching keyboards, I was really passionate to pursue in IT, but I have to let it go to continue my study, international studies. And right now, I can say I am a successful leader, young African, with the ability to take bold action, lead my fellow young Africans.
Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed listening to the young people and all the insights that they shared. John Maxwell, an author and a speaker, once said that change is inevitable, but growth is optional. So change is coming, whether we like it or not, whether we are ready or not. But our ability to embrace change and grow depends on our ability to let go of some things and embrace the changes that are coming. When we started this series of Packing It Away, it was in the middle of COVID-19 lockdowns in some countries. That was in June 2021. And some people shared interesting insights on how they had to release many habits, many attitudes in order to shape the future that they wanted. The reflection continues, and we would like to learn from and with you. So, Storybook family, what are you packing away? Let us know.
So, be sure to connect with us on social media at thestorybook_ENT on Instagram, The Storybook ENT on Facebook, at Storybook_ENT on Twitter.